10,
9, 8,
7, 6, 4, 3,
2,
1.
0.
I just dropped out. We're live, yeah? Excellent. All right. Well, welcome everybody to Dash League. We're into the wild card playoffs for the Walker tier. Tonight we have EMU versus HAXX. EMU are a Asia Pacific based team. HAXX are an EU team. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. The morning game for the EU players and late evening game for the Australian and Asia Pacific players. I'm your commentator Rembrandt. Casting we have FireHorse, and yeah, this should be a cracking game. Both these teams this season have had some interesting matchups. They both ran into the juggernaut that is D, which is really unfortunate for well, any team really, but much less new teams to the competition. So yeah, this will be a lot nicer game than playing D for sure. Just see how it pans out. Should be a great game. Do you know what maps they're playing there, FireHorse?
Yeah, I do. However, I'd like to play them to you once we get into the server.
Right.
I've kicked this out a couple of times already. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, here we go. HAXX EMU. Let's try that one.
Got some technical issues here. Actually, both these teams came across my team Southern Cross as well, so I'm actually quite familiar with both of them. So that should be an interesting battle. Right, these are the map possibilities, and so the server is up, and tonight we are playing Launchpad, Waterway, and Stadium. So traditionally, you start off with the payload map, which in this case is Launchpad. It's one of the original maps. It used to be called Orange before they added all the artwork to it. And just looking at both teams, I've only got 4 in each, so I wonder if there's a possibility that they're doing 4v4. We will see, and it looks like they're playing on. It's either it looks like San Jose or Dallas.
I reckon that's probably Dallas, actually. I've got a slightly better into San Jose.
Gives HAXX a bit of an advantage there. The Dallas for Australians, I get about 210 ping. I think some people in Sydney can get 195 or something. If you look at the ping there that FireHorse is getting on the stream, that's what I'd sort of expect on a good day, that it is bouncing around a bit. So I think HAXX will have a little bit of an advantage going into this. They're probably sitting in around 130, 140 ping. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's not a huge difference. It's just a little bit. So you see Explosive Poet there. He's into the red. It shouldn't be by too much. Just looking at these lineups, this should actually be a really good matchup. And it. Okay. Some great looking animations there. I think we can thank our caster here, FireHorse, for putting those together. Gives a real professional element to the stream. So I'm just looking at the. Oh, you're pulling it up here anyway. It saves me doing any background. This is great. So yeah, this is the Walker tier. This is the third tier of the competition. The way and there's the table. So come up. Here we go. So that's Sprinter tier there. No, there's Walker tier. Okay. So if I understand this correctly, so Fake are automatically through to the 7th seed position. The winner of HAXX and EMU tonight, they will play Fake, and that would take the 8th position, the last quarterfinal place. So everything on the line for both these teams.
Actually, the winner of this match will take the 7th wildcard seed, and then the loser of this match faces off between the winner of Blood and Fair for the 8th seed.
Yes. I see that. Cool. So, still everything on the line. They do get a second opportunity if they do lose this. But both teams would want to be guaranteeing a spot there after this one match. And it is looking for V4 at the moment. Have you heard anything, FireHorse, to suggest that? Okay. Does look like it'd be unusual to it'd be good. It'd be great if it is a 4v4. Just for the competitive aspect. Generally, if it's 4v5, the team with 5 will almost certainly take it out. So this should be a good watch, but we'll see. I mean, the teams are well within their rights to play their 5th. It is a 5v5 game, and they just had a dispensation this season allowing if a team is short to play with 4. So let's just see what happens.
So I'm running the Hyperdash mod that Gally Arthur kindly provided. He's such a wizard with that sort of stuff. It's quite amazing to see what he can come up with. The latest iteration allows me to click on a player. Now you might be able to see in the mini-map, you can see the player that's highlighted is yellow, and you can even see the direction he's facing. So
wow.
I can click on a player and take his POV pretty quickly. So that's an amazing new feature. Yeah,
that's great. Amazing. I have to say the graphics and the little additions to the videos that we've seen over the last sort of since inception, it's just getting better and better. Getting a real professional look. Okay, looks like everyone's. Are they waving at the camera? I think they're ready to go. Okay, it looks like there's going to be a 4v4. What have we got? Druid, Pixel Witch, Explosive Poet, and Reality Forge versus Neilmac, D9, Vanguard, and Satan Slayer. And we have HAXX pushing first on the cart. So it'll be interesting what defensives EMU uses here. What normally you'd go for explosives at the start just to try and get some good cart clears.
In 3, 2, 1, go. First
Explosive
elimination.
Poet looking to catch any disruptors. He's nice out of sight there. He hasn't gone for the cart kill. I think he's just biding his time a little bit there. Maybe he's viewed something. Boom, takes him out. Quick getaway, nicely done. Do what you want to do. You want to hit and you want to get out, and then what's going on here? Seems to be some issue. There is a if a map starts without the other team being ready, and the team can put their hands in the air to signal that they weren't ready, and then the map is then restarted. So the most likely situation here. So we'll just see what's happening there. It did look like they were both ready. Maybe maybe it was just the one team, and the other team hadn't. They just sort of a bit of miscommunication. There we go, having a chat. I think they're getting ready. Okay, we're off.
Prepare to start.
Might have even been some good sportsmanship. Maybe someone had got to grab a drink of water or something. I don't know. But here we go again. So we got Reality here. He's an absolute terror with the rockets. EMU's captain. This match. So him and Wakanda are the captains. I think Wakanda's unavailable at the moment.
3, 2, 1, go.
I've got actually looking at HAXX's lineup. Sorry, EMU's lineup. There are 3 of them are absolute explosive experts. Drury, Reality Forge, and Explosive Poet. Oh no, actually, so Explosive Poet's more known for more as pistols. There's 2 of them great with explosives. Pixel Witch is another good one with pistols, so it's probably a good balance actually on this, on a 4v4 if you have 2 explosives, 2 pistols. Okay, 523 I think, are they around the first, nearly around the first bend, okay. So, we're doing some good work here. Nice work with explosive, he's a bit low on health, he's going to have to get some health. It's so nerve-wracking as a commentator watching him with a critical health. Okay, D9 looking to push forward to disrupt. Looks up an SMG by the looks. Satan Slayer's also pushed forward, so... Oh, there we go, great take on Drury there. Heart's moving unimpeded at the moment. This is a great period of play from HAXX. Looking at taking the second bend at about 4:30, which is it's a decent time. Still going around alright, around fine. HAXX doing a great job sort of controlling the area at the bottom of the hill. That stops EMU getting set up with explosives. Absolutely key at this point in the map. Especially Reality with his rockets. Yeah, once he gets going, he's hard to stop. Pixel Witch with the double SMG is causing some mayhem down there. Great work. Oh, didn't quite get the take there. Okay, she's dropped down, but Drury's in. Drury taking up a great work by Vanguard on the cart there. Okay, Reality's set up with the rockets now, so this is a key passage here. Is Reality going to be able to stay alive? Oh, Satan Slayer onto him straight away. I'm sure if they've been watching some EMU footage, what Reality offers with the rockets would have come up as a key area to control. A great job there by Satan Slayer. So the car's still making a good time. They're at just coming under SMG bridge at 3 minutes 15, making really good time at the moment. EMU needs to get a stop on that car and quick. Okay, great work by Explosive Poet. Cleared the cart. Now they can get a bit of a hold here, get some rockets set up. Hiding in the corner. There we go. Oh yeah. You can see just a little bit of a delay. So they're both dealing with a reasonably significant amount of ping. So what looks like a person just standing there looking at someone in front of them it's not what they see on their screen, that's for sure. Okay, oh, great job. So we're at 2:30, HAXX are in a good position to hit checkpoint. Should do it at how far across they are already. And Satan Slayer, oh, she's clearly got the job to take out that Reality. She's doing a great job at it too. Oh no, Drew taken out there by... Oh, looks like they're going to push it for checkpoint here. We're going to get a miracle rocket in. Great work for Explosive, getting in there and... Oh, just sneaking it through. Satan Slayer on the cart. Shit. No, not quite. Oh, last second save. Can EMU now get in position and just stop? All they need to do is touch the cart. EMU needs a person on the cart. They need a person on to stop it from moving. Good work, Drew. Get in on there. Saint Slav, she's through. Checkpoint. 7:44 on the time left now. So yeah, that's good. Good push from HAXX so far. They're on target for a good finish. The par on this is about 86-87%. Anything higher than that is regarded as an advantage, a really good push. Anything lower would be a hard thing to defend. Taking Slayer on a bit of a tear here. Doing a great job. Just keeping EMU guessing. The Rockets, they really are targeting reality. They know the value of getting rid of him. Actually, just looking at the scores, you see he's 21 for 8 as it is. Oh, great take. Oh, it's a tough one. Good push. They're nearly at the bottom of the hill with 6:39. But they're making decent time. I think they're on. I think they're on track for maybe 88-89%, but a lot can change at this end of the map. Explosive going for shocks, and takes out Saint Slayer on the cart there, so he's going to run a bit of a circuit. Ooh, nice, great work. It's good second take. They're nearly at the top of the hill, 6 minutes. They're still making decent time. Just need a couple more cart clears EMU to... Oh, great work, Satan Slayer, coming up and destroying the explosives. So she's been a huge asset for HAXX at the moment. Just keeping the explosives down, and that just allows the rest of your team to push that cart up. Alright, Reality's back in position, but he doesn't have rockets. You might grab them now, no? Good job there, Reality. What are we looking at? Yeah, still making good time. Like if you're at the top of the hill at 5:30, that's still a good time. Saint Slayer critical. Is she going to get the health? She does. But taken out by Drew. Now Drew's critical. Alright, Neil Mac on the cart. Alright, they're coming up to... just getting past the Tri-Dash area. Explosive... Oh, just hits the crate. Does he get the kill? He does get the kill and the cart wipe and the health. That's Satan Slayer, right back into it. So it's just good. So they must be using some comms here. So Satan Slayer said, look, I've got the cart, I'm looking ahead. You take the back of the Tri-Dash. Great work with Satan Slayer. And Neil Mac there. Vanguard now on the cart. Oh, great job. Critical, but he's oh, and again, Vanguard, some of his cart skills have been absolutely phenomenal in this match so far. Especially while critical as well. And he's going to get health, he is. Great, this is a great passage for play from Vanguard here. Worse than G's. Finally stopped him, but they made a lot of ground. 4 minutes left and they're already at the archway. They're setting themselves up for a 90% push here. But a lot can change. Oh, Neil Mac, he's on the cart. Oh, take them both out, but he had a teammate behind him, so they're going to make some ground. 2 on the cart, coming through the archway. HAXX is doing some great work. Okay. Oh, and D9, nice work coming up on the flank there. Is the car still moving? That's not, it's now. Okay, great work, Explosive. Yeah, HAXX had been playing extremely aggressively here. And it's giving them a really good push. Okay, they're at 86% now, so they're pretty much on par. So anything from here on would start to put the match into HAXX's favour. So EMU really needs to get a good long hold here. So we've got a group up coming in here. We've gone to the cards. Oh, Saint Slayer as well. No, good work by Explosive. He's going to jump off, get some health. Nice thing to do. And they look like they're going to do another big group up here, come down main rail. I think with a 4v4, it's probably a bit harder to set up, get someone disrupting to try and break up those group ups. But it looks like Explosive's doing that anyway. I think it is necessary because you get a good group up break. It can be a little different. Great work by Vanguard. Double kill. Well, they're nearly around. Once you made that turn, it's hard to stop them. Doing fantastic work. Vanguard with those double SMGs, causing mayhem. Okay, EMU now. 2 minutes. Extra at 91%, so it's a good push. Well, it's a good push for a 5v5. I don't know how it would land on a 4v4. Might even be better than good. Might not be. I'm not certain, but I do think the HAXX are the favourites now for this map at least. Another group push coming in. Vanguard with his shield. He's going to make some grounds. Does it? Oh, it doesn't matter. The rest of the team were there. He proved a fantastic distraction there. And are they going to go for 100? Need someone to jump on the cart. Okay, 118. Okay, it's a tough time. How's the group ups going? Yeah, they've got 3 just waiting in Tri-Dash, ready for a push. I think they're just waiting for the 4th to join them. And here we go, coming in. This could be for the 100%. EMU need to jump on that cart, stop any movement, but it looks to go push right to the end. Fantastic work there by HAXX. With 56 seconds remaining, they get the 100%. They'd have to be very happy with that. Scores are a little bit blurry on my screen, but I think Saint Slayer at the top there, 29 for 27. And on EMU, we've got Explosive Power at 40 for 27. I know Saint Slayer was 29 for 22. Right, now it's HAXX's turn to defend. EMU for the push.
Match starts in 3.
I know Pixel Witch is the main cart worker.
Go.
And I imagine we'll see a bit of disruption
First
from
elimination.
probably Explosive Power, would be my guess, but let's see how we go. Alright, Vanguard with some rockets. Right rocket there on Explosive. Drew takes him out. Alright, have they got a clear now? I think they have. No, they've got one on the cart there. And yes, they've got a clear space here now, so they can make a bit of ground here. D9 back into the house. Caused a lot of trouble from up in here. Art's still making a corner. Oh, great job getting on the cart, stopping it. And it's a good strategy for any new players out there. If you're going to engage the enemy in a payload, engage them while you're standing on the cart. Fantastic rockets here for Vanguard. Because when you're on the cart, when the enemy's on the cart doesn't move. So, do dodging and stuff on the cart. Okay, cart's making the second turn at 453s, or maybe a little bit more than that. 450. So they're actually ahead by about 15, 16 seconds. Probably EMU are ahead by about 15, 16 seconds, but it's still too early to say where the map's going. Vanguard well set up with rockets now. This is where HAXX was extremely successful is in keeping the rockets controlled. And here we go, HAXX getting behind the enemy lines. That's our reality. Nice work, Neil Mac. And the cart is currently down. Great shot by Drew D9 there. Okay, so HAXX are getting a good hold in here. Oh, fantastic. They really need to take Vanguard out. And Drew does. Great work. Now, is that cart? The cart isn't moving though, unfortunately. Here we go, someone's on it now. action packed at the moment. Here we go. Cart's down. Cart is down. The HAXX doing a couple of really good holds here. I'd say EMU is now behind by about 20-30 seconds now. So that passage, that last minute, has been really pivotal here for HAXX. Okay, Saintslayer setting up with sight lines down the main rail. Ooh, EMU with 2 on the cart. Risky with Vanguard stalking them. Ilmac causing issues from behind, so yeah, they're HAXX doing a great job here. They're not even letting EMU right out of their spawn, so it's controlling it very well. Alright, cart's moving again. EMU needs just a little bit of magic, needs someone disrupting and just stopping HAXX's flow of people into the cart. This is easier said than done. It's good movement, but yeah, they've got to take those rockets out. Ilmac doing a great job here, just keeping them off the cart, keeping mobile as well. Taking a person out, moving aside. Drew coming in, no, take that by Saintslayer. So 2 minutes, they're under the SMG bridge. It's, you know, they can still make checkpoint, but it's starting to get into the difficult territory now. Good work by Drew there. He's got the cart under. Oh, Vanguard sneaks a rocket in. He's using rocket SMG combo. I've not seen that before. Not a bad one, by the looks of things. Oh, that could have been critical. Explosive has managed to. He didn't kill Vanguard, but he's made him move to the side a bit. So as long as someone can get on the cart while he's distracted, made a little bit of ground. Now they'll need to have another crack at distracting their rockets. Okay, HAXX set up quite well here. Wonder if we might start seeing some grid pushes from EMU. Yeah, the cart's a bit of a death zone at the moment with Vanguard, the rockets. I wonder if Rally's going to be able to. He's jumping on the cart as well. 48 seconds left. Does feel like it's just starting to slip away from EMU a bit. Okay, Saintslayer doing a great job just using the ramp as cover. Alright, Reality's on the cart. Vanguard's still up. I think he must be. Now still getting a bit of movement. Oh, good work by Drew. They doubled it up. Oh. I thought there might have been a bigger push there. Saintslayer shut it down. Oh, rocket's still coming down. 10 seconds left.
8, 7,
EMU need to pull us some magic out here. They've made some ground. Do they have enough to get over? I think they might be able to get an overtime. If I'm right.
Red team wins.
No. So great job there by HAXX, keeping EMU out of the first checkpoint. Right, so pressure now goes on EMU for this next map. They need to win the next map to stay in and bring them to a tiebreaker. Looking at the top scorers there, we've got Saintslayer 47 for 35, E9 52 for 42, and on EMU we have Explosive Pirate 53 for 46 and Reality 39 for 44. So yeah, HAXX we got pretty happy with that. They had a slower start. EMU did slow them down quite a bit at the start, but they got stronger as the game progressed. A lot of that might have been just getting used to the ping as well. Okay, next we have Waterway. Totally different type of map. Sort of different skill set required. A little bit more hectic. A little bit harder to commentate. We'll see how we go. Interesting to see what teams they bring up for this, whether they stay the same. I mean, it might have been a case that both teams were short on players for this matchup. There we have the EMU's previous matches this season. EMU, a new team. They're the third Australian, APAC based side. Oh, cool. Yep. We're just going through the lineup there. Must have been a few players unavailable tonight. So we've got Wakanda, Reality Forge, Drew, Explosive Poet. Dead is, I believe, their newest member. In Shingeki and Pixel Witch. And on HAXX, we've got the players, Captains Neil Mack and Satan Slayer. And we have Brave Sir Robin, Chanel, D9, Vanguard, and should remember. Oh, they've got a big team. Michael Speen, Oreo, Pirate Badger, Rocky James, and the Suitmaker. I think that this listing might be a little bit out of date. I don't think Suitmaker's there anymore. Vanguard certainly is, and Virgo Boss. Not familiar with Virgo. So quite a large squad there. Actually, I don't think Oreo's with them anymore either. HAXX had the most unfortunate last round in the competition. They ended up bottom of Sprinter tier, which means that they'll get matched to play against a Sprinter tier team, and unfortunately that also means they could get matched with someone who's dropped from the Dash tier down to Sprinter, to the top of Sprinter, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, they had a couple of really rough matchups, which dropped them back into Walker. Luckily, there are these wildcard playoffs, which is in place for that sort of situation where you have a team who should be at the top of Walker, but just the way the matchings worked and the randomization maybe got a matchup that wasn't quite fair, so that is caught by the wildcard system. So HAXX have the ability to get back now into finals contention, and they certainly started off that way here. So here we go into Waterway. I don't think there has been any player changes, so that's good. I'm just going to nip off for a quick drink, and because it's freezing here at the moment. Oh, are we in? No, we're not in yet. So we'll be back in a second.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Red
Okay,
takes
we're
A.
into it.
Red takes B.
So HAXX of red, EMU blue.
Elimination. Red team scores.
HAXX with a
three,
countdown already. First few seconds,
1. Counting.
and last second counter from Pixel Witch. Fantastic job there. But HAXX extremely aggressive.
Red team
Throwing
scores. 3,
everything at EMU here.
countered.
Drew gonna get it? They get the counter. Ooh, early pressure from HAXX. Fantastic work. That's the kind of start that they can throw you. They can throw you. But EMU, great job scrounging defense. Another countdown from HAXX.
2, 1, countered.
Oh, Pixel Witch again with the last second counter.
Red takes
HAXX
C.
extremely
Red
aggressive in
takes
here.
A. Blue takes
Oh,
A.
bit of dancing.
Red
Really
takes
takes Neilmac out.
Blue team score countered.
Okay, EMU with a countdown. So EMU probably, might have been caught a bit off guard with HAXX's aggression.
Blue team score
They're
countered.
getting some counters
Blue
themselves
teams
now.
Countered. Blue
This
team
explosive and
countered.
ooh,
Countered.
okay, battle. It's a
Blue
battle for
team
B.
scores.
The EMU have their base tied up. Another
Blue team
countdown.
scores. Countered.
It's all about EMU pressure now. This is what a game. Back and forth. Okay,
Red takes
so
A. Blue takes A. Red takes
breathe in. Oh,
Red takes A.
okay,
Blue
now it's
takes-
swung back to
blue
HAXX's
team
favour.
countered.
Another countdown. I can't even
Blue
keep up.
team countered.
This is terrific watching.
Blue takes B.
Okay,
Red takes C.
B9.
Blue
Can we
takes C.
slow this down a bit so I can keep up?
Red takes B.
Okay, here we go. So HAXX now putting some pressure on the
Red
base. Are
team
they going to get the
countered.
countdown? No,
Blue
reality with the
takes B.
counter.
Red takes
Uh,
C.
Great play from
Red
both
team
teams. That's just been
scores
counter.
2
Oh, here we go.
countered.
HAXX with the countdown.
Red takes
Countered.
C.
Okay, it looks like
Blue
looks like
takes
HAXX are
C.
now back in the
Red
ascendancy
takes
after
C.
a
Countered.
period where EMU was in charge.
Blue take countered. Red takes B. Blue
Oof.
takes C.
Great job there.
Red takes A. Blue takes A. Blue team scores in
Countdown for EMU. Fantastic job here. So HAXX holding B. Looks like Explosive is holding HAXX's base, but he looks like moving taken out.
Blue teams countered.
Oh, this is anyone's match. Oh, really trying for some long-range shotguns and gets in the end, pulls the enemy's base. Needs some health.
Red team countered. Red team scores countered. Red
Oof,
takes
gee, there's
A.
some last-second counters in this.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Both teams now have adapted to the ping, and they're oh, HAXX with a countdown.
2 countered.
Another last second. A Pixel Witch again with the save.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be tough. Explosive's there. He's gone.
Wins this round.
Wow. What a seesaw match that was. Where are we at the moment? Drewy, 15 for 8 already.
Go.
But HAXX with a point. They had the early aggression. Then EMU
Red
came back
takes
at them,
A.
and then HAXX went again and eventually got that point. But
Elimination.
yeah, that was to and fro for sure. Okay, Vanguard with rockets. You don't see a lot of rocket play on
Red
Waterway.
team
I did see.
scores 3,
Oh, it's a match yesterday. I can't remember what it was.
countered.
Countdown.
Red team scores countered.
Ooh.
Blue takes B.
Certainly, and it's some advantage of having explosives
Blue
protecting
takes
the button.
B.
Okay, it's
Blue takes B. Red
a bit of
takes
a battle in the
B.
basement there.
Blue team
Okay.
countered.
Counter by Neilmac.
Red team scores 3.
Next with another hold. And second point to HAXX.
Okay, so Drew's still leading the scores, but D9, sorry, Drew leading the kills, but D9 leading the scores at the moment. So it's just showing that HAXX probably just getting a few more button pushes than EMU. And EMU might be in a few more individual kills.
Blue takes A.
No, I've been in that position, Neil. You keep trying to get up there and the dash goes the wrong way.
Blue takes B.
Oh, great headshot there from Neilmac on Pixel Witch.
HAXX just needing the
Red
B
team
button.
scores 3, 2. Counter.
HAXX another
Red
countdown.
team
Counter
scores
by reality.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, countdown.
Counter.
Oh,
Red team
just snuck that.
scores 3. Countered. Red team counter. Blue
Holding
takes
on by their
B.
fingernails, EMU.
Red countered. Countered.
Again, it's just a never-ending stream of
Red
HAXX
team
players into...
scores 3. Countered.
Oh, taken out.
Red
Just
team
Drew with a
score
counter.
countered.
Seen a few explosions, so I'm assuming that's Vanguard throwing rockets at the button there. Okay, EMU have secured the base now. Can they push out and
Blue takes
take
B.
B? I've got B.
Red takes
Just
B.
waiting on... Oh, good take there from Pixel Witch and Vanguard. Saint Slar takes out Pixel Witch.
Red team countered. Red
Oh.
team score countered. Blue takes A.
Oh, great work there, Explosive Poet.
Red takes C.
Right. EMU needs some magic here. Need a team wipe. Get those buttons. I've got a whole countdown here. Hold the button. Oh, just nice work there, Neil Mac. Countering the button hold and getting the counter.
Blue team countered.
Great headshot.
Blue
An absolute
team
tear at the moment.
Countered. Red team score countered. Red team score
The
countered.
countdown. You got this shotgun combo. Don't see that a lot
Red
either.
team scores 3, 2.
Oh, this should be
one.
trouble. Countdown.
Red team
It's over. HAXX with a 3-0 victory there. Great performance from them. To deal with some periods of periods of dominance from EMU, and then they came back strong and they scored 3 points. So yeah, great job. Good game from both teams. I mean that first period was just full on. Our top scorers, we've got HAXX D9, top scorer with 18 kills, 19 deaths, 9,179 points. And on EMU, we got the top killer with Drew 27 for 24. So that's it. HAXX are through. Through to the playoffs, quarterfinals. EMU will now have to play the winner of Blood and Fear for have a second chance at getting that last spot. So that should be an interesting match. Not sure when that's one scheduled. I believe Blood and Fear are both European teams as well, so it would be another evening match. We got Blood and Fear, so that's right now. Okay. Right, okay, cool. And then I don't see EMU Fear or EMU Blood on there. Do you see? They haven't scheduled it yet. Hope someone's staying up late tonight and getting that one in. But I guess they are probably just waiting to see who wins that, and then get that in scheduled in quickly. Likely be tomorrow night Australian time, so tomorrow morning EU time. So there we go. HAXX securing a position in the quarterfinals, which is for the Walketeer, which is good to see. There's some great play from both teams there. Saw a full array of skills there. Both teams had periods of dominance, but HAXX's aggression, especially second half of the payload, and at the start of Waterway, I mean, EMU having to deal with that just constant stream of players hitting their base. Yeah, eventually a point will screw through. There we go. There we got the lineups to confirm there. We've just got to wait for the blood versus fair result, which is on right now. I won't switch over and spoil it for anyone who's going to be watching that recorded. But, yeah, I think that's us for tonight, and we will see you at the next match.